welcome back. So this is an interesting topic. You will love it. It's like more data visualization for sure. And I'm going to show you something new in Excel, which calls PowerMap. And you can map your data over the 3D map included in PowerMap. So to doing that, let's open the previous file we created in PowerPivot. If you remember, this is the last step we did in PowerPivot, and this data is ready to use. To using the Power Map, again, we need to enable if it's deactivated in options section in Excel. So to do that, you have to go to the File, Options, and Add-ins, right? So because I enabled in my own computer, so you can see here is the active here. If you didn't in the previous section, you have to activate it. So let me deactivate first and then active again, and you can see how to do that. So it's deactivated in my computer, so I'm going to activate again. Going from here, options, add-ins, again is the com add-in. So we have to go to the com add-in and go. So the second one in my computer is the Microsoft Power Map for Excel. So just click here and OK. So you don't see any changes here. And to using the Power Map option, we have to go to the Insert. And then here it says 3D map, right? So click on the 3D map. It also shows like the field list, which is related to the Power Pivot data model which created last time. It has like you can see the layer one is it's open already, but we can always add the different layers if we need, which I'm going to show you different layer also. So the first we have to work on the layer one. The first option is the first section for the layer one is the data. So under the data section, which is closed like this, so it just extended by itself by default, it shows like the different type of the charts or plots. We can use it. For the first one, I'm going to use like the column one, which is by default is activated. We have to mention the location in its own field, right? So because my sample data includes like the latitude and longitude information, so just simply click on here and find that column is just latitude here. It's just defined by itself. Second one is a longitude. So you have to select from here longitude here. Boom. You can see there is some points on the map it just shows. And those maps represent the imaginary dealerships which we have in our data model. So nothing else. It just shows the location. So what we want to see, for example, we want to see, because it's a column bar, we want to see in the height the profit, for example, right? So we are going to the orders sheet and we find the profit. We select it. So this is the summation of the profit in the 3D view for each dealership, right? You can see the profit. If I go over that, it shows the small box which contains the latitude and longitude for the location and also the profit in some version. There's some setting option also. We can just do any modification we want to do it. Even for that, we can get the sum, average, count, max, mean, or any other things, but the sum is okay for us. So we leave it like that and okay. But it's not that clear because it shows all the profit from different type of the car. What do you think if we can add some more information related based on the type of the car? So we got the category. We can add the category based on the model name. Boom. it shows the different colors. It based on this list here, which is each color related to a specific model of the Toyota. So the yellow one, for example, is the Land Cruiser Prado. So this specific car just shows, you can see only $358,500 is related to the Land Cruiser sales, which we made the profit for this specific location. And the top is the Highlander Clogger, like 43,000, and in the bottom is like the Supra, which is $81,600, and all other locations also. If I zoom out, you can see all the columns here. Also, you have a option just modify those columns. For example, the height, you can increase it or decrease it. If it's too tall, you can change the thickness of that like this, you know. So I think it looks is better now. So yeah, I guess it's much better. And then also you can do other modifications here. Okay, so I have an interesting idea. So how about we add another layer? So we can change the layer name also if you want. We can say, for example, profit for each dealership. That's it. And we can add another layer. Another layer can be add based on the population of that location. How about that? That city, that area, right? So again, we can choose like the latitude and the longitude here. Perfect. So, but this time I am going to use like the heat map. And for the value, I'm going to use population, right? See? So it can give the more idea to the sales department. Maybe they can focus on some cities. For example, this one is not selling at all, those cities, but they got the potential here, right? So we can work on that. Again, there is a layer option. You can change the color scale. You can see how it changed on the map, and the radius of the influence. You can increase or decrease that. If I zoom out, maybe it shows better idea. So we can just reduce that maybe to this level. And opacity, you can change the opacity also if it just covers a lot, you know, and it doesn't shows the profit columns, which is important to us. So we can just change the opacity. So, but you can see those cities is not selling at all. And the sales department can just focus on those cities and just checking out what's going on with those cities. They didn't purchase anything in last month. So it can be a good idea just focus on them, and then they can focus on other cities also, you know, to increase their sell. So yeah, that's it. So this is uh, the PowerMap is so interesting, and you can use this feature also to create data visualization. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed in this bonus video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.